Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Ruben again. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're cooking out of my backyard due to COVID budget cuts. My original cameraman wasn't able to be here, Nate. I expect you to be here the next time. Right now we have my son recording for me out of my phone, so my audio might be a little different. You might hear a little more background sound. But either way, I'm still going to teach you something a little more healthy compared to what we've been doing. Today we're going to do a seared salmon with olive oil and a salad. And for this you're going to need, of course, your salmon. You're going to need your salad. You're going to need some dill. You're going to need tomatoes, lemons, garlic, a little bit of butter, and a red onion, and some berries, of course, because I'm also going to teach you how to make another version of a kind of like a mojito, non-alcoholic mojito. So we're going to use berries, blackberries, and some San Pelegrino. All right, so let's get started. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to grab our salmon. One thing you want to do, there's two types of salmon you can get. You can get Atlantic salmon, or you can get this wild caught salmon. I prefer wild Sockeye salmon, but all I could find was Atlantic salmon. The benefits to Atlantic salmon, it has more omega-3, so it's a little fattier, so it has more omega-3 nutrients in it. Unlike the wild caught, it's a lot leaner, but it's a lot healthier as well. So that being said, what we're going to start doing is we're going to start cutting our salmon. All right, what you want to do is, the tail end is real thin, so what you're going to want to do is cut the tail end a little bigger. There's one, and then the rest, start trying to cut them into a little more even pieces. Maybe about 3-ounce pieces. All right, so what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna put some oil in the pan. Clean my hands real quick. Put some oil in the pan, start getting it hot for our searing. All it is a cast iron pan. Just gonna add a little bit of oil in it. Let it get hot. Turn the heat. So while we wait for this to heat up, one thing I wanted to mention, I've been doing a lot of research as I was recently diagnosed with pre-diabetes. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm trying to turn this negative thing into a positive thing. I'm trying to reverse my A1C, I believe that's what they call it, or my glucose level. I was at a 222, and in 3 weeks I've been able to get it down to like between 128 and 138. And all I've done is change my diet, and of course it put me on metformin. That's a medication for diabetics. One of the things that I researched, everything that I've read, it tells me five things that I read in there that is needed for a healthy diet, and it can work for anybody. And it's low sugar, or no sugar, low sodium, low carbs, omega-3s, and high in fiber. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working for me. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, but that is something you can try. I'm going to be cooking a few more of these episodes where it shows you a little bit healthier eating. You can try it out. If it works for you, check with your doctor, your nutritionist, your dietitian, whoever you need to talk to, see if this works for you. Okay, so let me check the oil real quick. What I'm going to be using is a cast iron pan. It's really hot. I don't have the handle for it, but I love cooking with cast iron. This outlived me. Probably pass it down to my son, and his son's gonna pass it down to his son, and we'll go down a few generations in our family. Let's see if we can get this going already. There's the salmon in there. What you want to do when you're doing searing salmon, it depends on what your presentation side. If you're gonna do skin side, it's gonna be your presentation side. The side you want to put down first. If you want to use the meat side as a presentation, you put that side down first. So all we're going to do is we're going to put these pieces of salmon over here, and we're going to salt them, and we're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper, just evenly coated. Don't do too much, because again, trying to do low sodium. Another good thing to look for in salmon when you're prepping it is make sure that you get all the pin bones out. All you got to do is feel along these lines right here. You see these little lines right here, and you'll feel if there's a pin bone in there. And all you got to do is pull it out. Just get a little bit of salt going. You don't even need to put any oil on this because this is really fatty. Let's go down first. You can hear that sizzle. You can already smell the salmon. A lot of it, when you put it in the pan and start searing, is going to lose all the salt, a lot of the salt and a lot of the pepper. So it's okay if you put a little bit on it. You don't want to overpack it. So the key to this is to do about 75% of the fish on the presentation side, and then you flip it and finish it on that side. And remember, salmon you can eat medium rare, so you don't even have to worry about undercooking. Okay. All right. While we wait for our salmon to be done, one of the things we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up some tomatoes real quick. You've seen me do these in my videos before, so today I'm just gonna cut off the ends. Seen me do this before. We're just gonna basically cut these tomatoes real quick because we're gonna do a little pan sauce towards the end. All right, let's go check our salmon real quick. This is getting nice and crispy on one side. Look about done, ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to start flipping these guys up. Having a fish spatula will help out a lot. It has like a little scoop on the end, so it helps you pick it up without breaking your fish. And if it does get stuck like this, guys, then you just use a spatula to cut it. Alright, we're going to let them finish off. Alright, so another thing you want to do is right before they're done, we're going to put a little bit of lemon zest. So you're going to need a zester. You can just zest them real quick to give them that little zest. Just a little lemon zest flavor. Citrusy flavor, and then we're going to finish off the sauce. And all the fat that's rendered into the pan. And a little bit of dill. There's some dill in here. Let it cook. Alright, so it looks like our salmon's about ready to come out. It's only taking us about, I want to say about 10-15 minutes. As you can see, presentation side. This is the bottom side. I'm going to put these out. It's nice and crispy on the skin side. So what I'm going to do now is with these right here that we have right here, I'm going to cook them with the meat side down to show you. So we're going to start cooking these two. Let those go for a minute. While we wait for that, one thing we want to do is we're going to put this salmon on top of a salad. This is a spring mix salad. It's got a variety. It's got spinach. I can see he's got some fricassee and a few other nice green salads. So it's really high in vitamin K. What we're going to do with this while this cooks is we're going to start prepping this salad. So what we want to do is put a little bit of olive oil. We're going to get our lemon that we zested. We're just going to cut it. We're going to squeeze a little bit of lemon in here. We're going to get a little bit of salt. Just a little bit, not a lot. And some pepper. Alright, what you're going to do with that, you get a glove. We're going to toss this. You're basically just going to let it all just get a little bit of that oil, a little bit of that salt, a little bit of that lemon. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it on your plate. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add a little more flavor to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of strawberry. cut off the ends. Ah, fell on the floor. We're just gonna cut the strawberries in rounds. Put them on the salad. All right, that should be about good. We're gonna get a little bit of onion. That's more than enough. You just need a few. We'll get the garlic ready for the sauce. All you'll need is two cloves of garlic for the sauce. It's mainly just for the flavor, not really to get it all over your fish. What I'm doing is I'm crushing them just to peel them a lot easier. Get these ready. Put my salmon. There's a nice little sear on this end. That's going to be our presentation side for this one. See how it just shrinks as soon as you put that skin on the oil. Starts to cook it right away. So it won't take too long. And while we're waiting for this, I also want to show you another way to, people like myself that I found out, I've been drinking a lot of water. It actually helps you with like losing weight and all that stuff. Been walking 30-45 minutes. One of the things I found out is, everything you buy has either a lot of sodium or a lot of sugar or some kind of hidden ingredient that's going to mess you up. So what I found, I researched it, and if you look at the Sam Pal, has 0 all the way across, except for calcium. It's got 60 milligrams or 4% of minerals. It's mineral water. So just, if you research it, there's going to be all kinds of different things saying it's good for you, it's bad for you. It is what it is. Nowadays everything's either good or bad for you. So take it. Just research it yourself, see if it's something you want. You can also use Perrier if you want. It's a little healthier than this. At least that's what the Google world says. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a quick drink that you can drink, even if you're pre-diabetic. This has no sugar. If I do put sugar, it's going to be a little bit of Splenda. It's a supplement. We're just going to get a few of these blueberries and blackberries, put them in here, and I'm going to take my juicer, the opposite end of my juicer. I'm gonna grab a few sprigs of mint or a little few mint leaves, put them in there. I'm gonna crush them together. Get a little bit more mint. I love mint. It's really good for you. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab this. Put it in here. We're gonna add a little bit of, I actually have Splenda packets here, just because I like a little sweet. One of the reasons I got in trouble in the first place with this pre-diabetes stuff. So I'm gonna add a little bit, just one little packet. Over my Sam Pal. And add this in here. 12 ounces is 1 serving. So we want to do that. We're going to add some ice. Anything to mix it with. It's for me, so I'm going to use my finger for now. I do get a little bit of mint. I forgot one more ingredient. So right now I'm getting this mint. And get a lime. Okay. And we're going to cut off the ends and get this salmon out of the pan. There you go. Turn this guy down. Don't want it to burn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some lime. You can garnish it with the lime. Squeeze some lime in it. Garnish it with your mint, your lime, You can even put a piece of lemon in it if you wanted to. Adds a little more color to it. There you go, another drink you can drink. You know, it's pretty healthy, it's got nothing wrong with it. See how it tastes. Perfect. Taste it. He's the picky one, so if he likes it, it's good.
That is good.
All right, so now our drink is done, our salmon is done. So now we're gonna do a pan sauce. Our salad's done. So we're gonna get a pan sauce. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our tomatoes. Throw them in there. I turn the heat down on the fire. I don't want to burn them. We're gonna cook these guys down a little bit. We're gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon in here. Oops, got some seeds in it. And we're gonna add about a tablespoon of this is, I can't believe it's not butter, it's not real butter, it's unsaturated fat, which is what you want to be eating instead of saturated. A lot of people want to use coconut oil. It's not bad, it's actually healthier than most of the saturated fat, but it's still a saturated fat. At least I found out from my dietitian the other day. So I'm using olive oil, a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, just a pinch, some pepper. We're gonna mix these guys up. Dill in there. Mix these guys together. Nice little pan sauce. Turn this guy off because it's cast iron, so it'll continue heating. So I'm just gonna let this guy go. Sorry, it's gotten a little messy now. Forgot my garlic. Put that guy in there. You can smell that garlic, you can smell the lemon, the dill, the tomato. It smells really good. Alright, so all that's really left is for us to plate this. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a little bit of our... So on our salad, like this piece. What we're going to do is all you would do is put this guy on there. Put a little garnish on it. A little bit of dill. Since we used it, we incorporated it. A little dill on it. Additionally, if you wanted to, you can add some capers. To this dish, and your pan sauce. One of the things we can do is use the garnish. Stuff off. Grab a little of this. Put it on top. Garnish, and you're done. Here is a pretty healthy salad with a nice salmon on top. A little bit of garnish with tomatoes and all that stuff. Additionally, if you wanted to, what you can do is instead of using the skin side, you use this side as a presentation because this is the first side you seared. So there you go. Here is your salmon salad. Pretty healthy meal, not too many calories, high in omega-3s, vitamin K, and a delicious dish. It doesn't have to be expensive and it doesn't have to be boring. Alright? Thanks a lot.
This meal is full of good nutritious food. From the rich omega-3 Atlantic salmon, vitamin K in dark greens, to the antioxidants in the berries and mint in the drink. Like I said, I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist, but I am a chef and know what has been working for me. I aim to create dishes that will spark ideas for the health conscious and those like me who are in the diabetic boat. Hopefully I can reverse this and hope to help others as well. If nonetheless, we can all be a little healthier. Thank you for watching, and like always, please share, like, comment, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, y'all take care now.